The Turpentine Festival started 38 years ago, and today we're celebrating our 38th year. We have a parade that we have at 10 o'clock that people participate in, and then they come down to our Turpentine Still. And our Turpentine Still was built in 1930. Mr. Freeman and Ernest Carter built it during the Depression for people to earn money. And our still has operated up till 1960 when they closed it. The commercial value of the turpentine industry dropped off. So our still laid idle for like 20 years. And then a group of the people got together and decided to restore the still. And they got it restored, and today we are the only still on its original site that produces turpentine in the state of Georgia. And we feel like that's very unique. And the day of the festival, we have such fun. Families can come, bring the kids, it's family oriented. We have a cakewalk for people. We have food vendors with all different types of food. We have crafters that make different crafts that come and show their crafts. And throughout the day, we have people that entertain, which is real good, and everybody seems to enjoy that. The local Portal Elementary School and the Portal Middle High School band, they come and perform that day, which involves children. And we have a museum that is open to the public, and our purpose with the Portal Heritage Society is educational. We run this festival for educational purposes, but we also like to have fun. And we make turpentine, and we sell turpentine to people. And we also do rods and potatoes, and it's unique in what we do. But we enjoy doing it. We're a nonprofit organization, and we rely on donations, fundraisers, and gifts, or grants if we can receive grants. But it's a lot of fun, and it's something educational that people should be interested in. The turnout looks great. Thank goodness it's been so hot and dry. We have an overcast and a little bit of breeze, so it's made it much better. When our temperature is really hot, then the crowd tends not to come as much. But we still have a big crowd that likes to come to the Turpentine Festival and learn all about the ways it is made. And it's a gorgeous day, even though we got an overcast. And it helps us, and it makes it nicer.
What we're looking here is the business end of wood-fired turpentine steel here at Portal, Georgia. This is the furnace of the steel. This is where the fires, we start the fire at the morning time to cook the pine gum. So this is where a lot of the action's happening, where you see us standing here monitoring the steel. Inside this brickwork, there's a copper kettle. Inside that kettle, typically there's 6 barrels, 300 gallons of pine gum that's come out of the living pine tree. During this process, as we cooking it, the gum starts to boil, and the vapors off the gum, goes through the top of the steel. I know you can't see it. It goes over into the cap, cross arm, into a wooden tank. And inside the wooden tank, there's a copper coil called the worm. And in the worm, the hot steam off the gum, which consists of water and turpentine spirits, condenses back to a liquid. Then the liquid will flow back into the spirits room as water and turpentine. And that's where we reclaim the turpentine. The turpentine is light as oil. It'll float on the water and it skims off into our turpentine barrel. And on through the day, as we monitor and still keep the fire stoked in the furnace, We're monitoring the water temperature, the temperature of the gum cooking. We're sounding the steel through in the spirits room where the spirits coming out. We're actually holding our ear to it. You can hear the gum cooking in the kettle, and as we hear it boil, it tells us different things. Do we need to add fire? Do we need to start adding water to keep the cooking process? Then, as it progresses, we determine most or all the turpentine's cooked out, and that's where a lot of the action starts taking place. You'll see the deck hands will be going upstairs, getting ready, and we'll be going back here under the rosin shelter, and then we would pull the fire out of the firebox. That's some of the safety things we do. We pull the hot ashes and quench it with water, because once we pull the cap, there's still some turpentine vapor. We don't want the exposed flame. Then the stiller would go out there and look at the rosin in the we'll call it a kettle and determine it's ready to turn. Then under the shelter and see everybody. Then that's when we would turn the rosin to complete the process.